Hello, my fellow Wastelanders. Welcome back to Sidequesters Fallout. Tonight is the mini arc finale. That's right. Episode 6, I do believe. I will be your overseer for the night, Turk. Thank you so much for joining us, being here and being awesome. But of course, it's not only me here, sitting on the couch tonight. I am here with the lads. So, let us say hello to the lads. Hello, lads.
I lost my headband somewhere.
Hello.
First, but definitely not least, is Ray. Hello, Ray. How you doing?
Hello, it's me, Ray, backstage bard, they, them, extraordinaire.
Wait. Han's been Ray this whole time?
I know, you didn't
This
see it
entire
coming.
season?
It's the whole season. Hey, it's me, Nate. It's me.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's some good acting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Second
You'll
but not
never
least,
see
for
it
sure,
coming.
is Fishy. Hello, Fishy.
Hello, me. Hello, everybody.
It's
How
me
goes?
again.
How did you do? Hello,
Yes.
it's me again, and I'm planning to tickle all of you with my funnies. So good luck, and try not
Hell
to
yeah,
laugh.
dude.
I hear it's
yeah.
contagious.
And last, and definitely not least, is Nate. Hello, Nate.
Hello, Nate. It's me. I feel underdressed. I normally have a cool combat headband, but pretend it's there. If you don't, I'll kill you.
Oh, we're pretending, baby. We're pretending tonight. But everybody,
Make it
thanks so much for
cool.
joining us. This is the final episode of our Fallout arc. This past arc has been a little hectic with life things and heat waves and other kinds of shit going on. So sadly, we're bringing the Fallout arc to an early close, but we do have something fun in store for you tonight, so have no fear. And of course, Sidequesters will have something new moving forward. The Grouch Cats crew here, we're getting a little meeting tomorrow. We're going to come up with some new things. We've got some ideas, everybody, so stay tuned for that. You three boys, finally reunited. All three of you imprisoned by the Brotherhood of Steel for different kinds of reasons. Who knows? Could have been interrogation, could have been whatever. But you guys said, fuck that shit. You stole power armor suits from the Brotherhood and jumped out of their floating ship, cascading down to the ground. Which, by the way, game mechanic, jumping from any height in a power suit, you take 0 damage.
Hell
So
yeah.
that wasn't just a thing I did. That's a real mechanic. You guys landed on the ground with a big old, dust of cloud of dust. All three of you together. Hell yes, pizza of death.
Superhero landing.
Superhero landings for all you guys. As you look up, you see in Ozwatts' vault. Before I describe everything else in this scene, what is the number on your vault, Ozwatts? Painted big yellow on the door.
Painted on big yellows on the door is a. Damn it. We're gonna go with Fallout 132. 132.
Vault 132. Never been heard of. We didn't even know vaults went that high. This is crazy. Madness. Just like Ozwatts. You guys see the number? You look to the left, and you see the zoo. The entrance to the zoo. There are animals of all different kinds. Monkeys, giant mutated crabs, mole rats, you name it, coming out of the zoo. And they're all irradiated, skin melting, they're coughing and spitting up acid. All of you three in your power armor suits think these guys, these animals, they're running right at you. They're coming to get you. And then the last line of the last episode, Ozwatts said, "No, don't hurt them. They're my friends." And just as he says that, you guys look up to see emerging from over a hill, behind where the animals are running from, is a deathclaw. Big old claws. And it slams one of its claws into an old broken car, and the car comes flying over the hill. The animals were running from the deathclaw, not at you. But the car is headed right at all of you guys. On a single success, I need each one of you to make me an athletics check. The first rolls of the night.
Let's do this. Can I make a different kind of check?
If you explain what you're going to do, sure.
Instead of rolling out of the way like some punks,
success.
Billy's going to use his enhanced strength, and he's going to catch the car as it's coming and then throw it back.
Hans got a critical fail and a complication with 0 successes. Okay, say that one more time, Billy. I was watching them dice roll.
We're hucking cars, baby. Billy's going to stand his ground and catch this thing as it's coming towards him and then throw it back at the deathclaw.
Now.
DM Steve _ Forge of Law used reroll hands.
Cool, but wait just a sec, Hans. Because power armor suits give you a strength of 11 while you're wearing them.
Hell yeah,
Which
they do.
means roll your 2d20. You only have to get underneath an 11 to succeed.
Oh no, I got neither of those under 11.
That's a 14 and a 16. Okay, Hans, re-roll. Oh, you did. Was that what that was?
So I re-rolled with the new status of strength 11, but then now it's another re-roll. I don't know.
No.
Fuck it. I'll fail it. Fuck it. It's fine.
No, see, that's why I was like, wait just a second before you roll, because Billy was rolling, and then I got all confused. It was actually Billy that got the 9 and the 16, which means you did get 1 success, Billy. All right, Hans, you got a 14 and a 16, which means you failed again, but there's no complications. All right?
Right.
Yes. So next time I'm like, just wait for me. All right, baby? We'll do this together. And I'll let you touch my nipples. You know, Dungeon Master.
I knew it.
Okay, moving on here.
I don't
Billy,
know who that offer was for, but thank you.
on 1 success, I'm going to allow you to catch the car, but you don't have enough strength to throw it back. So when you catch the
I'll take it.
car, what do you do with it?
Billy's going to be like, free car, guys, check it out, free car. Just going to hold it for now.
And Ozwatts, you dodge out of the way, right underneath the car, and Billy catches it behind you. Before Hans gets hit, we're going to say Billy catches the car.
It's a little old, but I think we can fix it up. Maybe polish it some. Oh, wait, it's leaking horrible.
All right, that was the first surprise attack from the deathclaw. We're now into initiative here against this deathclaw. Now there are, I'd say about 200 feet to your right is the entrance to this vault. About 100 feet to the left is the entrance to the zoo. Here in the center, there's a hill that the deathclaw is standing on, and all these animals are just cascading down towards you, running away from said deathclaw. All right? You three are just spread out at the bottom of this hill like in a valley. There's like dirt and trees and just like cracked ground earth, like from where a swamp used to be, but it's dried up. And there's big meteor, you know what I mean, holes from where you guys landed in the ground, all three of you. Now we're going to roll initiative, all right? And then we're going to go into initiative. So, let's roll this shit.
Let's do this.
You didn't fucking think we were going to play through a Fallout game without fighting a Deathclaw in power suits, did ya?
Now it's like mandatory. We gotta fuck this guy up. Who's ready to box it? Now on Foundry, how do I roll initiative? We switch back to this old program. I forget the buttons. It's here somewhere.
It's on the status page. It's in the status page at the very top left paragraph under defense.
But you can't roll it.
But you can't roll it.
It's a 10.
Defense.
What's that mean?
Initiative is 15. This is an auto-calculated value that cannot be edited. Okay, then what's everyone's initiative?
10.
15.
10.
All right, Han, you're first, and then we're going to go in a circle, baby.
All right. What I will do is I will drop down to one knee, reach behind me, pull out the laser musket, give it a crank. By having my ability of quick draw, I can already have the gun out as a free action, so I don't have to do anything for that.
Fuck yeah.
From there, I will also take aim minor action. And now that I'm doing that with a ranged weapon that's using my sniper feature, using my sniper, where this gives the weapon accurate quality, and the hit location can be increased, or you can pick the hit location without increasing the difficulty. So I can choose where to shoot this thing. Then I'm going to use center mass, and because I have my center mass perk, I'm going to aim right at its center. And in addition, I can re-roll a 1d20 when making a test for this attack. So, this is late. Here, you want the crunchy numbers, y'all? Here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Laser
the first
musket.
crunchy thing. Sick. That's a 2 and a 1. For real?
That is 4 successes.
That is 4 successes. Yeah, you hit for sure. Yep.
Yep. And then, so that is hit body. Yeah, location, torso. Roll dice. So that's 4 damage, and then 5 damage.
Nice.
So 9 damage for, and then also 2 piercing effect on it as well.
Okay.
And then as the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go, Ozwatts, make the call. Where are we going?
That's 9, huh? Nice.
This is your moment, man.
Let me grab me a pen real quick. Very good, very good. Ooh, a red pen.
Well, me and Billy's have shared initiative, so I wonder if between the both of us in power suit armor, we can actually huck this car together back at the deathclaw.
Oh.
I'm in for it. Grab a side. Hello, Elvie. Welcome.
It's badass, dude. That's fucking badass. So both of you guys get to roll strength. What I'm gonna do is I'll increase the damage by the amount of successes you get over top of first successes. It's only gonna be 2 successes, so 1 from each of you guys. And the more successes you get above that, I'll allow you to do more damage as you chuck this car back up the hill at this deathclaw.
All right. I'm sitting on 11 strength because of the
Also,
armor.
Because of Han, you guys got 1 AP, so you have 1 now.
Hey, I got 1 success.
That's a 5, baby. That's a success.
That's
Just
a
roll
critical,
2d20,
right?
Ozwatts.
Okay.
I think
It's under my value.
It's because like my stupid virtual foundry dice is still like connected, so it won't let me roll 2 at once. But I got a 2.
Yeah, you got a
And a
10 and a
10.
2. That's 2 successes.
badass. So whenever it comes to the criticals, I believe your strength is like the starting value, so you have to get under the 11. And then if you have a skill like athletics, if you get underneath your skill, that's when you get the critical.
Oh,
Is that correct?
Yeah, I wouldn't have hit that. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have got that. That makes sense, though.
It could be both, though. But I think that's the way it goes, as far as I remember.
It does make sense.
Okay. So, Ozwatts got 2 successes, and you got 1. So, will you guys duo explain to me what it looks like as this car goes flying up this hill and slams into this deathclaw? I'll let you take a little bit of narrative initiative here.
All right. I expect Ozwatts goes over and grabs the one near the rear side, where Billy grabs the front, and we look at each other, and in synchronized perfect motion, we give a cool line, and we say, "Power armor fusion attack."
Fusion attack.
Yeah, just like that. And then we throw it.
My God.
We've been practicing for that ever since we jumped out of the sky.
Yeah,
Oh,
Han's
shit.
just over in the background, like shooting like a jet, just like, my God,
They've reached perfect fusion.
it's beautiful.
Okay. With the extra success, Ozwatts, I want you to roll me 7 damage die, and Billy, you can roll me 5.
All right.
Chat, we're fighting a death
What
claw.
damage die, though? The D8?
It's D6.
It's
D6s.
D6s.
Yeah.
Bam.
Spam.
Good roll.
All right,
Damn,
so
see,
you
both of you guys
got.
rolled the actual d6s, which makes this really complicated. Do you have the chart? up?
Aha. There's a
Would it be
chart.
easier to go to like weapons and then find one that has 6
Do you want me to
damage,
roll
like
it for them? Do you want me
the
to
hunting
re-roll it for
rifle,
them, Chart?
And you can just go.
Walking
sure.
cane has 3
Here,
plus 3.
I got. I found it. There we go. Hiya.
Yeah.
All right, do mine too.
There you go. Hell yeah. 7 damage, 2
So
effects.
14.
And then do 5 more. Ozwatts.
No, it's rolled stem. If you look at it,
But Billy said,
it
roll
just
mine
rolled.
too.
Yeah, roll mine
Oh,
too. Do
I
5.
thought that's why Hans rolls. Okay, I'll do yours too.
Yeah, just do
I like
his
to do
also.
Billy.
Yeah.
It's a 5 with 4 effects.
Nice. Where's my pin? Where's my pin? That's
That's a lot of effects. I wonder what a
12
car
damage.
does for effect. Do you think it's like greenhouse
what
gases
does
or
a car's effect do?
Why don't you tell
high
me?
insurance payments?
You tell me, and I'll tell you what
Well,
immunities and
aren't
other kinds
the
of things this
cars-
Deathclaw has.
Aren't the cars like almost nuclear, so that's why it always explodes and stuff?
Mhm.
So we just basically threw like a mini nuke at him with extra shrapnel.
Uh-huh.
So what are we thinking, like explosion damage or what?
Yes.
I think rolling
can
a
do,
mini nuke's a good one.
I don't know about rolling a mini nuke. But explosion goes off. A Deathclaw is immune to radiation, so it doesn't take any radiation damage. But what I will say is he takes an extra 6 explosion damage due to your guys' effects.
Oh, yeah.
Hooray.
So 6 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5.
Oof. Now, there is no bloodied system in this here Fallout game, but what I will say is he's officially bloodied and fucked up. But it is his turn, so he gallops on down the hill. And I'm going to roll a dice here to see who he goes after.
It's hopefully Han.
Ozwatts.
Fuck. Shouldn't have said something.
He runs right at Ozwatts.
He just wants a hug.
Mm-hmm. Body plus melee. Cool. And he swings his claws at you, Ozwatts.
So, okay.
Yeah. He has massive strength. A Deathclaw may choose to make a deadlier claw attack by increasing the difficulty of the attack +1. If it succeeds, the attack's damage increases by +2. So he's for sure going to do that. Do we roll defense in this system?
We we have a defense, which is auto-calculated on the armor that we're wearing.
Nice.
So I think it's that.
I-
Yeah. Here.
Carry the 2.
Okay, so he got 2 successes. Wait. He
Well,
got 3 successes.
I have. This is confusing. So much power armor. So each part's 5 resistance. After 5 damage is broken.
Yeah.
You take damage and that. So it doesn't add to your actual defense, and I only have a defense of 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it
so-
does. And you're not wearing it. My defense went up to 4 because I have Raider armor because I took the shitty one. So you took the
I
one of the
mean-
good ones. You should have like T60 or something. Hey, if you go into the thing, you can open up your inventory and you can
So-
add power armor pieces as apparel and then equip
The way
them,
that
and then put them as powered.
the resistances on the armor works is basically it takes the damage first, right? And then it's broken. So that's the way that works. So if that's what you're referring to. But if it
Yeah.
actually has like an AC rating, then that's
It does.
what you're looking for. Yeah.
It also has both, actually. Like, I have 7 health for each limb, 10 for my torso, and then all of my stats went up, like my armor and my radiation and my energy resistance, they all went up, too.
Cool.
I mean, I could just take the damage and we can move on. It's okay.
Do it!
It's up to you, buddy.
I'll take the damage.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. This is claws. Let's come and choose to make the attack, increasing the difficulty of the attack by +1. If it succeeds, all the damage increases by +2 dice. So this is claws. This is 8 damage dice, and he's going to attack you in the chest.
Yeah.
8. So I'm going to roll 6 first because it's easy. It's accessible. Oh, there we go. I could just do 8. Hell yeah. You take 9 damage. So the first 5 goes to your chest piece, and he slashes it open, and your chest piece is broken. And then you take 4 damage directly.
Okay.
And your chest piece is broken.
Ale.
Yeah, good job, Ozwatts. He's enraged from the car. It's just what we wanted.
Yes, enraged. Yes, this is what we wanted.
All
Ow.
right, Han, I see Han's got his thinking face on. It's your turn, Han. What do?
Okay. Seeing Ozwatts take such a strong hit, knowing I'm doing like so many calculations in my head, thinking what's the best play here. I'm going to run directly at the deathclaw, and I'm putting myself between it and Ozwatts.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling out my machete, and I'm just going to hit it straight on, just kind of make a wall so that Ozwatts, because I'm like, again, I feel like Ozwatts knows this area, so maybe he can pull some shit out of his ass.
Nice.
So that's kind of where I'm making that play. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to attack it with the machete.
Hell yeah. Roll it, baby.
Man, you were gonna hate what I was gonna do next then.
That's fine.
4, that's 1 success.
Success.
1 success doesn't hit the deathclaw. So you swing. Doesn't work.
Ozwatts, get out of here!
Absolutely not.
It's Ozwatts and Billy's turn collectively now. What do you guys do?
Peter's going to be like, I'm on it. And he's going to start running towards the door.
Oh, shit. In the power suit.
Just not even like, yeah, okay.
This is going to be some questions, but does the Death's Claw have genitalia hangings between their legs?
Why don't you tell me, buddy?
I would assume so.
Okay.
I would assume so. So while Hans is stabbing it, I wants to like go underneath the stabbings and grabs the Deathclaw's manhoods and attempts to rip it off.
Okay. Would you consider the manhood, as the dungeon master, I'm going to consider you grabbing the manhood, his torso. Now, it says in his character sheet, weak spot. If an attacker chooses to directly attack the Deathclaw's torso, it ignores the creature's DR. So roll to hit.
That was exciting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
This does not
going
apply
to
against
use
hits
my
which hit the
switch.
head as a random chance. So it has to be specifically torso. The genitals is a weak spot. Yes, Steve.
It always is. Critical hit.
It's so stupid. I can't. Hold on. I gotta turn off.
Okay. No worries, buddy. Take your time.
Gotta-
No worries.
Yeah, go ahead, Billy. Do you?
I run. I use my entire set of actions to make it to the door. I'm just
Okay.
gonna book it.
Billy, you arrive to the door. The door is shut. On the outside, there is a place for a Pip-Boy connection. You immediately realize you need Ozwatts to be able to get inside. But when you arrive there are a bunch of irradiated animals already there, shaking and waiting. Raccoons and a giraffe.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? You want to get me into this door? Billy's gonna try to converse with the raccoon. You seem like the most normal thing I've met here.
Roll me
Oh, you
charisma.
have 10
Go ahead.
arms.
Go ahead. Converse with the raccoons.
Okay, perfect. I got a 9 for charisma.
Yeah.
We do speech 5.
Welcomes to the waste. This is what we do.
Roll a button. Oh, tag skill. roll.
Nice. Dang. That's 2 failures. No, what the fuck?
Damn.
That's 1 success?
Yeah, I get real high charisma.
What do you say to the raccoon? Or the giraffe? Your pick.
Billy's gonna say to the raccoon, "Can you chew the wires that hold the door closed?"
The raccoon, little tiny black fingers, points at the wires and goes, eh?
Meh.
Meh?
Yeah, you chew. Billy happy.
And he starts going in on it. All right, we cut back to Ozwatts.
Ozwatts should be able to roll now. God damn it.
You got it. Believe in
buddy.
yourself.
See, it's because there's a Bluetooth dice that we got
have
that
it.
was going to be super
Go into your
cool.
settings, right? And then it is called, I believe.
See, I turned it off,
dice
but it's
Bluetooth.
still... Yeah, I turned it off. I don't know why. It's still...
I could do it as well, but it will reset our Foundry. But I think that's okay. If it'll help you out, let's do it. I'm just going to turn it off completely. This module had 1 dependency, is now be disabled. Yes. There we go. It's resetting.
So I wanted to use a cool Bluetooth dice, but then life happens, and
I know.
now all your stuff's is packed away in
There you
storage, but
go.
it's fine. Fine.
I'll give it a try.
It should be fine. So there we go.
There it is.
Hey, I actually got
baby.
the torso. Hey, oh my god.
Yeah, dude. That's 2 successes. Why don't you roll me some damage?
So what would you say unarmed power armor damage is?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it depends on what kind of armor you have, as well as modifications such as the Rusty
T3
Knuckles mod.
Or T41. It's not a T5. It's a T41.
So I see. I equipped it as T45s.
Yeah, T45. There you go. That's fine. I would say 66, baby. That's what I would say.
66. I could still say it.
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, you roll IRL and it shows in Foundry. I was actually going to make a short video about it on our YouTube, but it's called Go Dice, and it's pretty badass. I can show you
pretty
later,
cool.
Steve. Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Connect yourself to the digital world, Steve.
Yeah.
So bam.
7
damage
to
and
effects.
2's the fit.
Okay. Han,
Mm-hmm.
you're swinging your machete around, trying to stab this thing. Ozwatts, you
Get
slide
it.
on your power armor knees, right past Han. You look up, and there's deathclaw gooch all in your face. And you reach up, and you just grab this thing's balls, and you rip them off. And all this string and like blood and stuff comes down all over your power suit armor, and your silver is now bloody and crusty. But as you grab his balls off, that was 7 damage. He only had 6 left. That was enough to kill this deathclaw. And the deathclaw screams out in rage, and all the animals shriek as its scream echoes throughout the canyon, and then it falls down right in front of you, and you're holding its sag, and the blood just
I want to turn to Hans and be like, if you don't make us Wasteland's Rocky Mountain oysters, I'm going to be very upset. And then just hand them to him.
Deathclaw meat is an actual item you can get in this system. I do not think Deathclaw balls are, but, one and the same.
I'll just
Like,
take
we
the
could just make believes. It's fine.
I'll just take the balls and I'll take the balls and just be like,
Take him.
Oh, it's not on.
Ozwatts, I'm glad you're okay. Thank you.
You're welcome,
we,
Hans.
Should we go home?
Yeah, actually. So as we walk up to the vault's doors, you can see that all the radiated animals kind of like step back and just kind of sits down and just stares at me, almost like a parting of a sea. as I walk up to the vault door and pulls out the cords to put inside the slots, and then I push some buttons, and then the...
But I'm going to stop you there.
Unfortunately.
As the door begins opening, alarms start going off on the side of the door, as one does when entering a vault. Wah, wah, wah. And as those alarms start going off, you guys look down at your feet as you hear a clinking of metal. And you look down at your feet, and 3 plasma grenades have rolled down in under your feet. The door is beginning to open. I need each one of you to roll me strength athletics to jump through this door in your power suit armors away from these plasma grenades. Now,
We got this.
I'll give you advantage if you jump out of your power suit armor and leave it behind, because your power suit armor is a lot bigger than the hole that is in front of you. You must make a choice.
I got 2 successes, and
Okay.
I'm keeping the suit.
All right.
Yeah, Billy too. Nah, there's no time to get out of power armor. That's a lengthy process that can sometimes glitch and leave you T-posing.
Okay. Roll it for me.
Once I find my character sheet, it minimized for some reason. You say strength athletics?
Mm-hmm. And you need
Okay.
more than 2 successes, so just...
More than
Nice.
2. I've got 2.
I'll just copy what they did. That's fine.
Strength athletics. Each one of you guys. Oh no, Hans, Ozwatts. I don't have Billy's successes. Billy, what'd you roll,
I'm just
though?
gonna copy his raise rolls. That's totally fine.
It's not. It's not fine. I need
But
you to roll
no,
for
that's
me.
fine. It's just easier this way,
I
just
know,
to take
it's
raise.
so much easier. It's crazy, dude. That's so
Damn it.
crazy. One success.
I use an action point.
Nice. The only one you guys have. Roll it.
I thought we
Billy's
got a bank
selfish.
of. I thought we started with like 3.
Yeah, we start 1 for each member.
But because
Yeah.
of the chat and stuff, but no one's given any yet, so we'll say we have 4. Use it up, Billy.
And then there was a glitch in the matrix, and then we couldn't use the other services. You
Alright.
know how it
That
works.
was worse, Billy.
Thanks.
One
I got a
complication.
9. That's a success.
Yes.
Complication.
Yes.
Do I lose the pants?
All 3 of you guys go to jump in to the vault as these plasma grenades land around you. The door is just coming open. On each one of you guys is only 2 successes. The difficulty here was 3. You guys have an 11 strength. Thought this was going to be easy. The plasma grenades go off as you're jumping through the air, and your suits get zapped. On Billy's complication, as the door is opening, you like land on top of Ozwatts as he makes it through the door. But you guys is an AP. Nice. You guys got 2 AP.
Oh, thanks, guys.
But as
Thank
you go
you,
through
chat.
the door, he lands on top of you. And all 3 of your power suit armors are drained of their energy in their cores. But you 2 that got 2 successes, what I will do and say is you got further enough away that you'll have enough charge to be able to get out of it. But Billy's is completely drained. He can't even doesn't have the eyes anymore. He's just looking through metal. There's just 2 little
Someone
metal
lick the
gaps.
back of it. Just lick it and put it back in. It'll be fine.
See, I've done that before, and I was in a coma for 3 weeks. I wouldn't
Yeah.
suggest that.
Yeah, I guess we need to get out of ours and give him.
And give
a little
me
bit
your
of
cores.
juice. Yeah, give him a little bit of juice to get him out. You know, it really sucks. We did that badass. We have to get rid of these beautiful suits, but it has to
Yeah.
be, I guess.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, put the core in mind, and then I'll totally just get out of this thing.
Like I've
Okay.
okay.
Oh no! It happened, Billy!
Oh, no, he
Can't make
T-posed.
this stop! Fuck!
Ah, crap. All right, hon, you're
God
going to have to
damn
kill
it.
him, and then he'll respawn.
Is that how that works, Billy?
Well,
We
normally
don't
I would
know.
just close the game, but
Who just talks like this?
we've never had this before.
Stupid Bethesda. God.
But really, you guys get out of your suits. Which one of you helps Billy out of his? Are you gonna put a core into it to open it? Or are you just gonna manually?
I don't know how that works personally because I'm not that. I guess, can you manually open it for somebody?
I think with the strength
there's no
test,
core
you
in
can
it?
try and turn that motherfucker to open it. But
Well,
you
I would be
definitely-
super strong, but I got out of my power armor, so I'm not strong anymore.
It's pretty rusty.
I think with without a power core, you can't get out yourself from the inside. That's kind of the thing. So you might just be able to crank it and open it up.
Yeah, you could just turn the thing.
Yeah.
Come on, Han, put some elbow grease into it.
Yeah, Hans.
Yeah,
Not
me.
here and I've already
Oh,
pooped.
Do you think I'm strong?
I'm very confused and a little upset.
Just put your hands on the thing and turn it.
I shouldn't have committed to this bit. God
Yeah,
damn it.
you're fine. You can
no.
stop now. It's fine. It was fun. It was good. Yeah.
There you go. 0 successes and a complication. You happy?
Okay. Well,
What
it was
you
gonna
made me do?
It was gonna take 0 successes, but now there's a complication. So,
Are you happy?
you go to turn it, and Billy falls over again, and you're trying to turn it, and then you
DM Steve
Pull 'em up
_Forge of
and-
Law used reroll hand.
Go ahead.
Do it again. Han.
There you go. 1 success.
Oh, look,
You
one
get Billy out.
success.
Now, through all the kerfuffle, it took you guys a little bit to get them out. Now, the door has completely opened. The alarms have stopped. The door to the vault is just open. You guys look out into the wasteland, and you can see this huge floating ship in the sky. And down below it, out in the sand, it looks like 5 or even 6, and coming down off of ropes, 10, 15, 20
Uh-oh.
demons wearing agency jumpsuits.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God damn it.
Shit, ass, fuck. Shit, bitch, fuck, ass, fuck, tits,
You know that
fuck.
they've found you. Now, behind you, there's an elevator that goes down into the vault. Right beside you, Ozwatts, there is a machine to be able to close this vault door. You know that it's going to take some time to be able to close, and you have to be attached to it the whole time while it's closing. So, as these guys are approaching, they're within yelling distance. They're not that far away, maybe about 80 feet. All of them have very large, futuristic plasma rifles aimed towards the vault door. What do you guys do?
Billy, you lied to him. Give
Distract
Vice some
them,
time.
Billy.
Yeah, Billy, this is your moment.
Wait, I'm a
This
little
is your
confused.
only
Weren't you here
moment.
alone? Ozwatts, who the hell are these people?
So those are the bad guys, Billy. God damn it! Just
Billy,
like
this is your-
try
this
to
is your-
sell them or something.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
your
know.
badass. This is your badass montage moment, Billy. This is where you go out there and do like one really cool thing, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, that's Billy the Wizard." Fuck.
Okay, first of all, I've already done a lot of cool things since we've been here. And
Yes.
Did you see what I did with the stucco back at the Red Rocket? It's immaculate. But
Actually, I haven't been back to the Red Rocket in, oh, gosh, it feels like 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I don't even know what it looks. I don't know what
I
it looks
burned it
like.
down. I'm sorry. Our whole idea of a settlement is a loss because I accidentally sold the access code to a group of raiders for an exchange of a Nuka-Cola. Oh, that's what I could tell them. Bob Billy's going to come up from behind the thing and he's going to be like, "Bye, fellow people of the wasteland." Just to, like, get the attention of everybody with the plasma rifles.
Oh, you've got their attention.
Perfect. Good to see you're all paying attention. Now, I'm come to tell you about the surface world. Not the one that you've known since you've been down in this hole. Ozwatts, they're from a vault, right? I'm still a little confused on this one.
No,
But-
those are the demons that took over as the Sidequests or agencies that we've been running from.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect, thank you. But not the one that you've seen in the other universes, but the one in your own minds. See, Billy is not the bad guy in this situation. Han might be. We're still out to lunch on that one. But he's here to help you help yourselves. Be the best person that you can be, and really achieve your maximum Sigma male goals.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. First of all, Ozwatts, are you closing this door? What are you doing while he's talking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the door begins to close.
Plugged in.
Billy, you're yelling over the alarms of the vault door closing. You don't want to be a Sigma male. Yeah.
It's all about
No, that's
doing.
the
You got a
Billy
face
Kay
match
videos.
to get the chicks.
Exactly. So this is going to be a difficult roll. I want you to nail 3 successes, but you can roll me a charisma check.
Okay. Billy's mostly going to use his expertise in hand
Can I
signals.
roll computers?
yeah,
so
can we
makes
help?
The
Can
door
we
goes
help?
faster.
You can roll to make the
help
door
with
go
this
faster.
success?
Han, you can help somehow, and if you get a success, it'll give Billy an extra success. But you got to tell me how you're helping.
2 11s.
So that's 2 successes.
beer.
So I can now.
Yeah, Billy got 2 successes, so if you can help, Han.
Yeah, I can.
How are you helping?
So what I will do is
Southpaw Funk used re-roll the left 11.
The left one. Reroll 1 dice, Billy. Give me a roll of a 20. Go ahead. Just do 1
All
dice.
right.
If you roll, it rolls the right one.
roll,
they're
give him a
gonna be
1. Give him a
really
1.
good
Give him a
for
1.
you.
Give him a 1. Give him a 1.
Just don't get a 20. That's a 9. Everything's
Oh, almost.
Right in the
14.
middle. It's been right in the middle all night.
Yeah, which is still a success. Okay, Ozwatts got a critical hit on his computer's test, which we'll get to in a second. Tell me how you're helping, Hans.
I look up, see where the speaker of this alarm is, pull out the hunting rifle, and just try to give it a little, so that maybe he can be heard a little bit better.
Oh, you're
So
going to
I'm
shoot
gonna-
at the
Quit
speaker.
blowing holes in my ship.
Quit blowing holes in me shit. Okay, roll me a guns then, Hans, to shoot out a speaker.
Yay. Gun. Give me a gun. That's a success.
That's a critical success
With a natural
on a
1.
natural 1, baby. Badass. All right, Billy. You see all of them. They're listening to you, and not in the way you would think. They're not like, oh yeah, let's all be badass and follow this wizard. But you hear them talking to each other. They stop for a second. That's what you wanted. You wanted them to pause to give you more time. And they're like, you sure this is the guy? And of course, you understand this because you speak Eldric.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think this is the guy. And you're like, it can't be. I mean, look at him. He's just some old man yelling. He's not even wearing pants. He's like, yeah, well, in the description, he's a wizard that doesn't wear pants. You're like, oh, well, that's weird. And by the time they get done talking, Ozwatts has been pushing buttons on this fucking thing, and the door starts closing faster. One of the speakers are done, and you take a step back into the vault just as the door closes. And they look up, and they're like, ah, wait! And they all start hustling, trying to get there. You've got
It's
about
all about getting the right amount of vitamin D on your taint 5 times a day.
and the door closes. It was good teamwork right there. I love that. You know what I mean? Hey, dude, narrative points for all you guys. Good shit. Okay.
Billy's going to spend the next 5 minutes trying to sell Han and Ozwatts on a pyramid scheme for some supplements.
Billy, I've already bought 5 boxes. You know that. Let's go ahead.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So as we go over to the elevators, I have to direct the guys to let them know that outside shoes are not allowed inside. So they're gonna have to put on the pink slippers that's been provided by the vault.
There's pink slippers. Also, whenever you get to the elevator, it's huge. It's round. I mean, it's like 50 feet around. And inside of this elevator, there are a couple dozen animals that are all scrunched up in there, shaking in their boots, just waiting.
Yeah.
And as Ozwatts approaches,
Well,
you can
they're
see,
animals. They're not wearing boots. That's why they're fine.
right, you can see all of them kind of like settle a little bit and look. And Ozwatts, what's your favorite kind of animal?
Oh, so that's simple. Say it's the crossbreeds between a lions and orangutans.
Oh,
There's a
the
lion.
orangutans.
There's a orangutan jumps up onto Ozwatts' shoulder and licks his face and growls as you guys enter the elevator. He's very happy, and he rubs all over Ozwatts' face and grabs onto him. He's got like a
Just
lion head
imagine like
and an
a
orangutan
lion
butt.
with think about. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
it's really scary. Super jacked, by the way. Like just like ripped.
Oh yeah. You
Who's
guys hit
this,
the button.
Ozwatts? I didn't know you had a lover.
Orangutan. Yes.
No, I said I didn't know you had a lover. As in, you were banging this animal. Were you banging it?
No, it's against Vault's policies to have marital relations with the animals if their IQ is at a certain level. So maybe some of them do have brain chips and have their own consciousness to be able to give consents. But I will never tell.
Can I ask some questions about the vault that we're descending
Absolutely
into?
not. We're going down.
Please, please, Ozwatts. I have just two really important ones.
I
Go
guess.
on, Ozwatts.
All right, who's in charge? Was it you or was it somebody else?
I think it was
Well,
the
it was
orangutan.
somebody else.
Oh,
But
okay.
then after a while, they got all sorts of diseases. So we kind of
Ooh.
just left them alone. And then he died. And then they were trying to put me in charge, but I didn't want all the responsibilities of managing peoples and animals. So I had all the animals kill all the peoples. So now there's no one to manage.
Right. Got it. Okay. And then number 2 question. Did you do the decorating? Because it is nice. Like, I will say, like, again, I get the slippers policy. I'm starting to see, like, again, the florals on the walls. Nice choice.
Oh, I love flowers. Who doesn't like flowers?
It feels like I stepped into nature itself. I can tell that's kind of the vibe you went. Like, it's inviting for the animals. It's in a nice,
They need to
psychotic,
be in their more
unhinged
natural
way.
habitats.
Yeah, no, like this is totally like I once stalked a guy that was really into penguins, and so like this is, it's good,
All right.
it's solid, good.
I'm gonna interrupt you here to say the elevator hits the bottom.
Yeah.
I've only got a little bit left here, so instead of taking a break, if you boys are cool with it, we're gonna push through to the end. Is that cool?
Let's see this bitch to its end.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, no stops, no breaks.
You guys hit the bottom. of
Hang
this
on, there's a
elevator,
bunch of sirens outside. I'll be muted.
and the door opens. As it does, all 3 of you get this waft of farm and hay and animal dung, like as if this vault's been alone for like 5 years. There's been no one here to clean up all this shit, and all the animals and the birds just run right past you out into the vault, like as if they've been out in the waste
Like Mr.
for
Handy's.
years trying to get back into the vault, and they couldn't. They were abandoned on the outside, so whenever they see their home, they rush back in. You can see some of the orangutans. There's like a really irradiated one that grabs onto another one, and they're all hugging like as if they were a monkey couple and they've been separated for years. You 3 step out into the entryway, and it's a double-decker. There's a whole second story, and it looks like there are rooms for the animals to live in. Like each one of them has their own little cage, and this bottom floor is full of just like feeders and hay, and there's crazy wires all over the place. And all 3 of you step out into the entryway. And then, Ozwatts, you're greeted by your friend. He is a very large orangutan wearing a suit.
He's so dapper.
I really want to name him. I want his name to be Dr. Bubbles, but I will let chat come up with some names for Dr. Bubbles instead. This orangutan waddles up to you guys, his arms up in the air. He's wearing little tiny glasses, and he's like, "Oh? Ozzy?"
It's Dr. Bubbles. Well, Steve put in Dr. Bubbles, so that's a pretty good choice.
It's the best name, dude. It's the best name. Dr. Doubles. Okay,
Dr.
pizza.
Doubles. God.
Dr.
That
Doubles.
one's almost really good, too.
Ozzy?
There you are. Are you telling me you haven't swept in 5 years?
What is that supposed to?
Well, yeah, you're like second in charge around here. If I'm gone, you're the ones that's responsible.
Well, if you're not here to provide Dr. Bubbles with bananas, then why would I give you anything and help? Last time
Okay, so-
I seen you shot a dog in the face with a shotgun.
That dog had it coming, all right? That thing was feral and
Very
also
first
very
episode
ugly.
of the multiverse. This is true. One of the first actions Ozwatts ever made. Now, Dr. Bubbles wanders over and he grabs you by the hand and kind of like he's comforted by this. When he does that, you can tell me what he does. But then I would like you to give a little tour to the guys that are on the vault and maybe explain some more things that they might see outside of the entryway.
Okay, but I want to officially name him Dr. Harambe Bubbles. For sure.
Okay. Fair.
In tribute. So, as you guys see, so we never released plans to head outside the vault, so we just kind of set up all the living areas for all the animals right here in front. But if you follow me this way, you could go and see that we have a lovely, lovely living rooms where TVs that only plays 3 movies. And just across from that is a kitchen that...
Ozwatts, the goat is literally eating the entire couch. In this,
Well, he gets hungry, and that's what he desires.
Yes.
So you wouldn't
Yes,
believe,
Han.
but once
Couch
he got
corn.
rid of all the people, there's plenty of couches for him to eat.
like, there's literally, it looks like is that a possum living in the oven?
Swales, it's more of a possum house because he likes it when it's really, really hot so he can sleep. So you know how things works after you get genetically mutated. So if you just let, before he goes to sleep, you gotta put him and set him at 350, and then he's usually about done around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Okay, buddy.
Han, Billy, you guys collectively give each other the eye. You look at each other. Ozwatts is just explaining things.
Family.
Family. It's
Another
a
World Tabletop
family.
Cheered 50 family.
Hell yeah, dude.
For
It's
some
really
reason-
like a family around here, not necessarily like a company. We're just one big family.
There you go.
For
as
some
Ozwatts
reason,
is-
Han in this moment. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say
ahead.
in some reason, as Han and Billy have this eye moment, Han in his mind doesn't know why he thinks this will work, but just thinks really hard to Billy. I don't know if you can hear me, Billy, with all your magical powers and stuff, but we're in Cuckooville, and that's all.
Roll me 2d20 on charisma, and Billy, you as well. If you guys collectively get 4 successes, you can read each other's minds in this moment.
Charisma.
Speech.
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 Dan.
Speech.
I'm not helping. I got 0 successes.
Why, what the hell? Do better.
I got a 6 and a 9.
We have 2 AP left.
Do it.
Nice.
Sure, let's waste the AP on this moment.
Do
right
it.
here.
At least one.
Sure.
Dan.
Oh, success, but a complication. I give myself a headache.
Nice, dude. Billy, you as well. Collectively, you need 4.
Oh, you want me too?
Come on, just
Southpaw
get 2
Funk used
crit.
reroll the 23.
So just
I suck at speech.
Southpaw, you could just put the character's name. That's what it's for. Yeah, not the exact roll. Yeah. Also,
Oh no, another complication.
Jesus Christ.
so this, yeah, it doesn't work.
You
It
take
does
the
not work.
yeah, does not work. Does not work.
Yeah, it does not work. sit on and say, hey, no worries, no worries.
I
Sometimes
got
there's
a
lot of rolls that
nosebleed.
go off at once. So
God.
that's for characters. Okay. It doesn't work. Now, you guys look at each other as Ozwatts is explaining things. And both of you start to get this feeling that a lot of this makes sense. Ozwatts has been in a vault for years. He was awakened from being frozen after all the things he said and did. And he lived for years in a vault with a bunch of animals, where he was taking care of the animals. He was doing tests on them, as by the regulations from what he was told, to help the animals and do tests on them. Eventually, you guys walk past this big door in this vault. And, of course, Ozwatts, and just kind of waves it off, like, oh yeah, that's just
on there.
that's just the room with all the sciencey stuff and all the other shit. Don't worry about that. And you guys make a full circle from showing you all these animals and all this other stuff. As you, Ozwatts, are like petting the giraffes, you're feeding them apples, you're saying hi to all of your animal friends that you've been lost from for so long. But by the end, you remember why you left in the first place. This place sucks. When you left, you were looking for a power source.
From the very beginning.
You were looking for a power source to be able to continue to power this vault for a long time and to be able to upgrade it to actually...
Yeah.
Hey, Gala!
Galate81 helped Southpaw
Thanks,
Funk join the
Gala.
couch crew.
Thanks, Gala. Appreciate you. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
South Park.
damn. Oh, shit.
Southpaw Funk just cheered
God dang.
1,500 bits.
Thanks for the
Thank
good
you.
sub. Oh, shit.
Thank you, guys.
Official sponsors
buddy.
of the finale.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you both. Man, what nice guys. Thank you so much, Southpaw Funk. It's very nice of you to do, and I appreciate that so much. You remember this, Ozwatts, because the lights flicker. And you remember that this place isn't made for humans, it was made for animals. You found yourself eating dog food and all other kinds of shit for a long time. And you needed power to be able to grow regular food, to be able to eat like a human should eat. Now you look down at Dr. Harambe Bubbles, and he looks up at you, and he goes, Oh, yeah, when you left, I continued working on the thing you wanted me to work on.
Did you ever get us to work?
It needs something still. Follow me. And he goes to the room that you hate the most here. The room full of all the crap and the power and all the other stuff, because it reminds you of work, because that's what you always did in there. And the doors open, and you three are greeted by this big sciencey room. There's like Tesla coils that are sparking electricity. The whole top layer of this room just has like fog, like smoke, just covered in it. And the monkey holds your hand, and he walks you over to this big machine. It's got like this big circle in the center of it, and there's just hella wires coming out of it that are connected to a bunch of computers. And he's like, well, I know you wanted to get power for this place, but you also said maybe you wanted to leave. And I didn't know you could just open the door, so I had been working on teleportation.
Good. So
Can't open the door, but
dealt
invent the
with
teleporter.
probably the most painful part of this situation.
What do you mean?
So that means that maybe I had found what we needed to do.
What is that?
And I'm just going to turns to Billy.
Man.
It's Billy. Now.
I'm distracted by the fog. What's up, huh? Ozwatts? Yeah, the fog's really getting me. It's good fog.
So I'm very sorry, but I'm not. But
Okay.
we're gonna have to hook you up to the machines.
Whoa, partner. Slow your fucking roll. We hooking Billy up to do what?
Yeah, I'm generally
Well,
down
it's
for
very,
whatever.
it's okay. All right. So if I had to break it down, it's super, super simple, Hans. All right. As long as we connect Billy's to all the flux capacitors, then we'll be able to amplify enough powers to be able to time jump us or teleportation us to either different dimensions or at least different worlds. Now, I know your little pea brain can't quite understand that, but
Yeah, Han.
Billy's been the coolest sacrifice that we've ever needed. And as long as Billy knows that this is probably the coolest thing that he could ever amounts to, there's not an
Well,
argument.
see, no, hold on. Now you're using Billy's manipulation tactic against him to try to make it seem like this is a really cool thing to do so that you get what you want.
Isn't
How about my
this
little
what
pea
we
bra-
all
how about my-
wanted, Han?
How about my
So you
little
wants
pea
to stay
brain?
here?
I mean, it's not bad. Only, I mean, if you want to be a little bitch baby about it and whine, then yeah, maybe you'd want to leave.
Okay. First of all, let me just say, I really like how little choice you guys are giving me. This is great. This is
I
what
know,
I've been
right?
asking
Look-
for the whole time. If we go to a restaurant, just order for me. I don't want to look at the. What do you want me to do, Ozwatts?
He
Power
wants
a
to.
machine.
He wants to. He thinks that I guess hook you up and sacrifice you to power this
Well,
machine.
we don't know if
I
it's
like
a
the first part,
sacrifice.
but
so
I'm
it's
not sure about the
possibility.
sacrifice part.
No,
Kinda
a
like being
sacrifice
Billy.
just alleviates you from your endless time loop, infinite existence that you can't get away from. So it's also a win-win for you.
No, I like doing dumb shit in
No.
an infinite time loop with no repercussions.
But what repercussions are you going to have if we hooks you up to the machines and then we're able to just teleport and goes wherever we want and we
So-
brings you with us?
Oh, well, if
Question.
I can
What's
go
the
with you,
point?
then yeah, I don't see why this is really an
Well,
issue.
yeah, I mean,
can
if
power
he-
the machine to just open a teleport. That's what I used to do back at the HQ.
Can I, Ozwatts? It sounds like you have been planning this from the very moment you met Billy. It seems like you literally have just been using him this whole time just so that you can have this one little thing happen so that you feel like your life has some sort of fucking meaning to it. When in reality, none of our lives have fucking meaning to it. We're all gonna die one day and it fucking sucks. But you know what? We don't fucking like plan to like use one of our own teammates as like Billy's like my friend. I like Billy. Over the years and it feels like years at this point, but the parallel universe and stuff, like I don't know. I feel like I've known Billy multiple lifetimes at this point, and I don't like the risk of potentially losing Billy.
You guys need
It
to
actually has been. You've
convince
died many
Han
times
that-
in front of me.
You guys
Yeah,
gotta
that's
convince
fair.
him that he's not gonna die. That's what you guys gotta do. Han thinks that Billy's gonna die. You gotta convince
I
him.
don't-
Well,
It'll be
I've
okay.
been trying to say is that it's a possibility. But what you don't understand, Hans, is that also while doing this, we'll be able to actually genetically map what makes Billy Billy, and maybe be able to use that information and harness our own, be able to live internally. So do you understand, Hans? Billy's been
I'm
the
good.
answer is the question the entire time. Your
I'm good.
fucking goal is you're telling me that you don't want to live forever. You want to stay here and live forever, but you don't
Ozwatts.
want to go out and see the universe,
Ozwatts.
goes and
Ozwatts.
invade planets with aliens, or maybe even go hang out with talking ponies, or go down to the bottom of a sea and hang out with the Bob. So you don't understand the possibility, Hans.
Ozwatts.
I'm game.
Hans.
Ozwatts
Wants
in
to
this
get like
moment.
really close to Han's face.
Ozwatts. I have
Hans?
lived a very good life. I have seen things. I have done things. I've tasted sweeter nectar than you could ever even imagine.
Play the list.
I have seen the heights of humanity and I've seen its lows. I've seen monsters. I've seen death. I've seen the absolute beauty that is the creation of humanity, and I've seen filth. And to choose to just live forever takes away that meaning that everyone has in life, that we don't matter, but we matter to ourselves. And that is what is the most beautiful thing about existing. I wouldn't perverse that. I wouldn't make that evil. I would enjoy it as it is, pure. Billy is Billy. There's no need to recreate it. There's no need to try to put it into a bottle and make it your own. It's what Billy is. Let Billy have his bit thing. And you've got your Ozwatts thing. And I've got my Hans thing.
Hans, I want
It's
to put
okay.
my hands on Hans' face. Hans, we could go and seize the universe together. We don't have to stay here. We could go and do whatever we want. We
That's
could
pretty
live a
cool.
good life on a beach.
You could have
go
pizza for
skateboardings
lunch.
on Danny Way's mega ramp. We could even go out and shoot a bunch of innocent NPCs people and start the resaves all over again, hon. Tell me, hon, are you willing to travel in infinite lifetimes with me?
I feel like, did you ever see that or read the book or watch that movie, the, Interview with the Vampire? And like, he offers him like, you can come dance with me in eternity and we can live 1,000 lifetimes. And then the end of that movie is they realize that living forever fucking sucks.
You guys are so funny. Okay, I love the idea of this. You guys are like conversing and getting all deep, and Billy's just standing there.
And I'm
like,
leaning in closer, and like our
I feel
lips
like
are
Billy's
almost
taking the
touching.
little nodes of the machines and like sticking them on random places.
And you're just like, I'm game. And you just start doing it. And you're like, oh, we could have pizza. And the monkey brings out like old moldy pizza, and you guys are just like eating it. They're just like talking this super deep shit. I love it.
Super close to each other, sweat
Yeah. And here's what happens.
dripping.
As you're hooking yourself in, Billy, something happens when you hook in the last one. And these two are still talking amongst themselves, like arguing and getting all deep. And as soon as you hook in the last one, your mind goes blank. Now follow me on this. This is going to be a stretch, but I'm going to need you to work with me on this, okay? Your mind goes blank. And then you start flying through a portal that you like never seen before. It's a different color. It's crazy. And then you reappear by yourself. You're in the agency. You're standing there and you're looking around and nothing's destroyed yet. Everything seems fine. And you're walking up a hallway and eventually you see Scruffy. Scruffy's mopping and he puts the mop down. And Scruffy looks up at you and he goes, "Oh, hey, Billy, didn't I just see you over there?"
Maybe, Scruffy. Some weird stuff happens with portals with me sometimes. The Billy you saw before might have been an earlier and less cool version of me. But look, I got my vest and this new cool combat headband. Ah, crap.
Oh. So like, are you from the future or something?
Time's not really like a linear scale. It's more of like a 4D chess thing. But yeah, you could say that.
Huh. Well, there's some weird shit going on in the agency. Is there any kind of advice you want to give me here?
Likely that everyone is secretly demons, and not to trust the director because they're actually behind it all. Also, you should probably try to recruit Ozwatts and Han. Don't eat Han's cooking; it's really bad. He's put glass in it now. If there's glass in it, not the best. Also, when you're fixing a light and I'm doing target practice, try maybe moving 1 inch to the left.
Oh, that already
I feel
happens.
bad about that.
That already happens. Yeah.
Right. Well,
I
my
appreciate
bad.
you for trying, though. That's really nice of you. Oh, hey, here you guys come now, up this hallway. You might want to skedaddle out of here. And you look around the corner,
If I see the other Billy, we get an insatiable rage to murder each other.
and you see the three of you walking up the hallway from episode 4 of the multiverse. You guys are following along. As you guys are walking up, and you can see they're all kind of looking at you for a second, and then you dip back behind the corner for a second, Billy, and then you're back through a portal again. And then you appear in your room. And you can tell this was a long time ago in your room, because there are still dirty newspapers everywhere, and there's no evidence of Jerry, because you check your gamer score, and it's the same. And you run over, and you open your nightstand drawer, and there's that one last divination crystal just sitting there.
Well, I feel like it's an irresponsible time to do divination crystals, but this was from the good batch. Yeah, who am I kidding? Billy's gonna totally grab his divination crystal smoking wand.
Nice.
And really divine the crystals, really see what he can see. Maybe it'll help him kind of guide to where he's going through in this portal business.
Sick ass. Just roll me 2d20.
Yeah, okay.
Flat. The answer is always do drugs. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
2,
one.
which is a success. And that's a
Come
19, which is
on,
not.
that's a 19. God
You got
damn
one
it.
success. So you sit down in front of the TV and you boot up GTA 5. You open up the case, and there's no book in the case, which kind of makes you mad. So you pull out a
Always
piece
gets
of
worse.
paper, and as your divination crystal's going wild in your head, you start drawing pictures, and then you remember, oh hey, I wrote myself a note a while ago. I wrote me that note. I should probably also let me know that I did the last divination crystal. And you write a note. What does the note say?
Hi, Billy. This is Billy, the billiest of Billies. Remember, I feel like I can't remember word for word, but I was trying to bring the loop back around.
Trust
but it was
only
something
Billy.
That, yeah,
Billy
trust
is
only
the
Billy.
best.
Billy is the best, Billy. Yeah. Oh, so
By the way, I used the last
yeah.
divination crystal.
But then he thinks for a second. He goes, "Nah," and he erases that part.
Messing up the timeline. You shove it into the GTA 5 box and you close it, and then your crystal kicks in, and you see flashes of you from the present and from the future, and everything starts going weird in your head, and all the timelines don't make any sense, further drawing you into your timey-wimey madness.
Hey, am I a dinosaur or a
and
man?
As you're running around in here, you stick your hand in your locker and eat the last of your potato chips. And then
Nice.
You're off again through the portal. And you reappear in front of Hans and Billy, and they have no idea what just happened. It's like as if you had never even fucking left. You reappeared.
Pops back with a bag of chips. Hey.
And our Hans and Ozwatts are so in each other's face, their lips are like almost touching.
Just do it already.
And
God
listen
damn it,
here,
Hans.
Ozwatts. No, now listen here. You cannot. You stop trying to seduce me.
I'm not trying to seduce you. Wells, mate, I don't know how to seduce anybody. I've never been in loves. I've never has humans contacts.
I mean, I've killed most of my life. My best friend growing up was a thief that literally
They continue
rob our.
talking. As they do, the orangutan looks at you and hands you another slice of pizza. And as you grab the pizza, you're off again. But this time, not through time, but through space. And you reappear at the Red Rocket. And standing out front is Jerry the Demon and Scruffy. And they're just standing there looking over. They're really proud because they've planted 2 tomato plants, and one of them is actually sprouted. And Scruffy's like, well, we done get good there, Jerry. We're doing good. Oh, hey, Billy. When did you get here?
Not really sure. It could have been earlier, could have been now, could have been in the future. I got chips, though.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, well, we're trying to set up something here. Some kind of settlement, We're here to save the multiverse, and this fucking tomato plant shit just ain't working. Only for you.
Yeah.
Something better.
There's a giant vault. Yeah, it's filled with animals, but Ozwatts found it in the future. It actually has portal technology. We could probably use that to mount a giant invasion, but you'll either have to befriend or fight through several mutated animals.
What?
Here, I'll mark it on your Pip-Boy.
Okay, sounds good. Did you teleport here?
It's sorta. I've kind of been randomly being pulled through portals again. This happened once in my college years. We got really fucked up.
You say, fucked up, and you reach out, you touch Scruffy's Pip-Boy, and at the same time, Jerry's trying to grab a chip from your chip bag. And then all 3 of you are off. Together.
Ah!
And you reappear next to Ozwatts and Han as they're still arguing.
I'm like, oh, here it is. This is the vault. Welcome to the future.
I
hope you don't have cancer now.
At this point, it's just like I have my hand on Ozwatts' like the side of his face. He's got a hand on the side of my face. I fucking dare you, you fucking coward. Do it. Do it, bitch.
You do it.
You do it, bitch.
I don't understand.
You do it.
One of you do it.
I'll lean
Instead, I
in.
was like to take Hans and like dip him down and just lands one on him.
Yeah, that was building up for a while.
And then
Now,
Scruffy's
what do
like,
you say, Hans?
Well, hey, about time. What happens then, Han?
Well, I think at that point, Han just kind of, I don't know. Han just, in a way, Han doesn't change, but Han changes a little bit, I think, in that moment. Just, I don't know, just the multiverse, and maybe it's the residual energy from Billy teleporting and the different multiverses finally aligning, and from whenever we had, the time and all the changes that have slowly been happening to Han. I think it's that final little straw that breaks the back, and Hans Velsing becomes a woman.
Nice. Do you come out to the group? Everyone's standing there.
Hey everybody, I'm a woman.
Ah!
Yeah. I think Ozwatts literally just made a woman out of me.
Well, I mean, that's very masculine of them and very feminine of you. I'm proud of you, too, for representing both sides of the spectrum. Hey, do you think that maybe this is perhaps a mutation from the wasteland or somebody that you've always been? I am confused.
Well, Billy, that's a very good question there. It could be residual lag from your portal jumping, but, why do we have to add labels to things? It's...
Dr. Harambe Bubbles is just standing there, and he's like, this is a new fun family you've got, Ozwatts. And he looks at Jerry the Demon, and he looks at Scruffy, and he looks at you two, and he's like, well, where are we going now? Now that I know how to build this, we can go anywhere.
Well, wherever you want, Ozwatts. You've been here for so long. Have you really thought about where you even want to go? Or
I
when?
definitely don't want to stay in this vault.
We could also try to mount a resistance and take back the HQ for ourselves, forming an organized push and then trying to right the wrongs of the universe.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ain't my fucking problem.
That's funny.
I thinks we'll put in a random coordinates, and we just jumps there.
All right.
And wherever we lands up, that's where we starts again.
Well, you're new to this, but you kind of want to have some specifics or else you inside of a rock.
That's fair. I don't know. I've always wanted to visit ancient Greece.
I really love that.
Boring.
I love that.
You should say future Greece. It's way more
Future
orgies.
Greece? Oh, let's go to future Greece then.
Yeah, okay.
like the way
Warning,
we're all
it's in the
talking
middle
about
of
Greece.
constant war.
I love that.
I mean, the Spartans are
Ozwatts,
there.
you
I would hope
say
so.
random direction, and all of you guys step on the pad together, and your friend, Dr. Harambe Bubbles, he grabs like a backpack full of stuff that he might need to be able to remake this technology, and he puts the glasses up on his face, and he goes, okay, old chaps, wherever you want to go. And then he
he's a
pushes the
gentleman.
button, and lightning comes down, and magic just shoots out of Billy, and all you guys teleport. to the portal. And that, my
feels
friends,
good.
is where we end this arc of Sidequesters Fallout. Yay!
Where will we go next? Will we pop up on other things in the future? Is this all just a dream fabricated by Han so he could finally kiss Ozwatts? We'll find out whenever we pick back up with these folks.
That's right, baby. So we're gonna take 5, everybody. We're gonna get a costume, take a nice bio break. We're gonna come back for a short rest. The final little breakdown of this here arc. So don't go anywhere. Yeah, we'll be right back for that. Let's fucking.
We'll miss you. I love you. Please don't leave.
I finally got to kiss Ray, and I'm so happy.
All right.
Oh,
we love you guys.
Oh, there's this thing.
Sleep tight.
Should we do this thing?
If the bed bugs bite them back. The dominance play.
All right, credits, cheers, and thanks for supporting the show.
Cheers. Self-funk 1,500. Goddamn, thank you, Gala.
1,500? What the hell?
Moderators. We like Sora, though. We like Sora.
Tabletop game.
Good night, everybody.
That's right, everybody.
Good night.
Fishy, hit him with one last one.
I got 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Tune in Sunday. Find out what these goblins are up to.